Yeah. Come in here. Golly. Now you won't have to fool. I hear you, big dog. Hey, good morning, folks. Right across here, Big Catfish Outdoors. Hey, we're down on the river today, man. Gonna do a little catfishing this morning. My plan was to do some suspend fishing, but the wind on the main river, it ain't gonna let me do what I want to do. But it's that time of year, man, when for y'all that have followed me for a while, late in the summer, mid-summer to late summer, I do a lot of suspending, man. That's my absolute favorite bite of anything I do, is suspending 2 rods off the side. Find the fish, suspend over them, and the bites are so aggressive, man. But I think I'm gonna have to drag this morning because I got, the way the wind's blowing, I don't think it's gonna let me sit still. But I got live bluegill this morning. I got this one full of live and this one full of fresh dead ones. Well, we're gonna get on out here, man, and see what we can do and get set up, and I'll be right back with y'all. All right, folks, we fishing, man. Excited about this one, man. I know this time of year bluegill really shines. I used it quite a bit last year because I couldn't find any skipjack. I do have skipjack at home. I've got some freshly caught ones I caught a few days ago, but like I said, I went and caught me a whole tank full of bluegill, anywhere from hand size to 3 to 4 inches. And what I was going to do is come out here and suspend this morning and then do a dragging trip, maybe this evening. And then I got one place I want to go chunk out some of the bigger ones for a flathead at night. So, and that's what my plan was. But of course, the way Mother Nature is this year, man, it's just crazy. It's no way to keep a schedule or keep a plan. But anyway, I ended up taking my bigger ones that I was going to use for my nighttime flathead trip. They're in my cooler here for cut bait, so that's what we're going to do with them. And I do have, I think I got 5 or 6, almost that's, bigger range bluegill in my live tank here. Like I said, I wasn't sure of the conditions. I know when I walked outside this morning, I seen the trees and leaves blowing. I got a flag there at the house, and it was kind of, moving around. I thought, well, it's not calm like you said. So, and the way the places that I do my suspend drifting is, it has to be calm water, or at least somewhat calm, so the current can, drift me down. We'll get back on that. Like I said, we got plenty of time. It's just starting, and it gets better throughout the summer. It's a very short window bite. It lasts early in the morning, for about an hour. You get about an hour, and sometimes not that long. But it's all just a quick bite. But there's some big fish there where I do it at. I'm kind of excited about it. There ain't no kind of about it. I am excited about it. But what I like doing this time of year is dragging on shell beds, and that's what we're gonna do today. Concentrate on shell beds, and that's another reason for the bluegill. But what I figured out is if you get in that area where there's already bluegill at, such as shell beds, mussel beds, the fish here we hung. There are a bunch of stumps and stuff down through here. Anyway, you pull through them shell beds and mussel beds and stuff like that, pea gravel beds, just anything that holds bluegill already. And I've caught some big fish, even in a hot summertime, man, in 6 to 8 foot of water. So that's what I like doing. That's what we've been doing, for the last couple of years since I started back catfishing. And some things you just hold on to them and use them again the next year. because it works. Everything works every year. It just may be a different timing. That's something you got to always remember. It's all about timing. There we go. There we go. He's either running to me or he ain't got much. Yeah, he's running to me. What it is? He put his brakes on that time. Thought it was just a little guy for a minute. Come on, bro. Yeah. He's still coming to me. That one there just got hit. Bad fish, though. He ain't a bad one at all. Yes, sir. You couldn't resist that old bluegill, could you, buddy? Good one to start with, folks. He ain't no big fish, but hey, we're out here looking, you know, kind of scouting out, seeing what we can find, because there's still fish everywhere. Oh, there we go. There's another one. You still on there, bro? Yeah, he is. Yep, he is. I told y'all before, you gotta find the fish and then you can work your way up to the bigger fish. But the main thing is finding the consistent bite. Mean rascal. He had my line behind his fin, man. That can cut your line sometimes. Now that one right there, very hard to say on that one. I would think that it's postponed being where it's at here, but you know, I don't know everything, and I do know that some fish spawn. There'll be some spawning all summer, you know. Another nice one. That's a little healthier. I don't know, man. That one's pretty hard. I think she does have eggs in her. She must be. This may be the last wave moving up. You know, that's kind of what we're doing. I mean, we're intercepting fish from what I feel like would be postponers, but at the same time, you know, if there's a late wave moving up or that last wave hasn't moved up yet, then you're gonna catch them too. The pre-spawn areas are the same places. They'll come right back through the same places on the post-spawn deal as they did with the pre-spawn. They won't be as aggressive, and it won't be as many of them at one time. but they'll always go back to when they come off the banks, they'll be back right through the same places for the postpone as you caught them in the early part of the spring when they was moving up to spawn. Just knocked that one off the board. You still got it, man? What are you doing? I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. I just semi heard it and felt kind of felt it. There's definitely some fish in here. Don't know about no big ones, but when you catch 3 in 15 minutes, you can't. You got to give it a chance. They're not babies, you know. They're not dink, so there can still be some big ones hanging around. These fish are up here feeding. I mean, they're up here eating their shells and stuff, and there could be a mongo up here feeding. You know, I've caught them up here. I'm glad this one got eat because it got hit from the get-go several times, and I was scared that I was dragging it along with no bait on it. He ain't no big fish. We will definitely take him. He ain't a bad fish. Don't get me wrong. He's a little better than I thought he was. Oh yeah, he's a little better than I thought he was. Oh, y'all are hooked. Oh, y'all been hooked perfect. That's a good one. The biggest one so far. We'll take it, buddy. Sure will. I do really well when these fish get in these mussel beds and shell beds, because they're not only feeding on mussels and shells, they're feeding on what's eaten. So it makes a, don't do that, you're gonna get that hook in my hand. Boy, I know it hurt. If you give me a minute, I'll take it off. Something going on with this inside one right here. Nice fish right there, y'all. Postpone. I think that looks like a female. Got a little head on her. Hard to tell on some of them, man. Some of them are just looks like both. Whatever you are, I appreciate you. That's awesome right there, folks. 15 minutes in, landed right on top of them. Like I said, we ain't got no big ones yet, but this just gives me, I want to pop this one here. This gives me a little bit of a clue, you know. There we go. Right there, hit weird, man. It didn't even really like hit. It just like grabbed it and went back with it. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. That's why. It's a different, it's a different quality fish right there. Stay hooked up, baby. Come on around that board if you want to. I'm gonna have to get this one. Come in a little bit. That's a good fish right there. You ain't gonna do it, are you? You gonna make me roll it all the way in? There you go. Stay on that outside. Stay on that out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's a better fish right here, y'all. Sure is. Better fish, I think. It came up back there. Definitely looked like a better one. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there, man. That's a good one. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Golly. Now you want to act a fool. I hear you, big dog. Come on in here. Oh, me. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Getting bigger and bigger, folks. Getting bigger and bigger. That's a nice one right there, man. That is a nice one. Down here, that's a nice one right there, man. Semi-skinny male. He got a big old head on him. Nice fish, man. Well, I appreciate you, brother. Sure do. Just be nice. Hey. I'm finna get you back, son. There you go. That's what we're looking for right there, folks. That size and bigger. You got to get them while they're getting good, folks. That's the summertime bite, man. It's always early. And, you know, as long as it stays overcast, the bite, you know, it'll last a little longer. But even with that, usually around 10 o'clock, the bite shuts down. And what it is, these fish are up shallow feeding, they move back out deep. And once they move back out deep, they're full, so they really don't want to eat out there. But as soon as this sun, and I hope it don't, it's trying to break through the clouds over here. When the sun breaks through the clouds, starts shining on the water, it pushes them out real quick, and they just shut down. But hey, we on them so far, man. Like I said, I'm tickled to death with how the morning has went so far. If we hadn't got on any real big fish, any mongos, but you know, it could happen. That right there was a step up from what we was catching at first. So it definitely got me excited, because it lets me know there are some bigger fish in here, you know. We are definitely in the shells. Them rods look like they've been dragging a piece of lead down a gravel road. That's when you know you're in a good area. Now, all shell beds are not live. You know, some of these are old and dead, but you'll know when you run across a live one, because you'll catch a fish. But so far, everyone we came across had some fish on them. So I feel like we're fixing to pick up one here in just a second. Stay hooked up. Man, he drilled. I mean, absolutely drilled. Yeah, he's on there. He's running sideways. Feels like another good one. I knew he was going to get hit. Them rods start bumping like on a gravel road. You can almost bet you fix and get bit. I've had people that ask me, what did you get out of bass fishing all them tournament stuff? And my answer is, well, I spent a whole lot of money. We did win some money, but I spent a lot of money, but it did help me find some awesome catfish spots, because believe it or not, some of the biggest bass on the lake hang out with some of the biggest catfish. Or maybe the catfish are just up here eating them. Ain't a bad fish right there either. Sure ain't. They're just old wore out post spawners, man. Old wore out post spawners. They'll fight hard for a minute and then they give up. Now they'll fire up again when they get in the boat. Come on, look here, big boy, big girl, whatever you are. Oh, there goes another one. Folks, I tell you what. Yep. I hadn't even got the fish, folks, up here. Every time I've been up here through the spring, what times I did come, somebody else was with me and I was letting them fish, you know, because I can fish. I can do this anytime I want, so I really like for other people to catch them. So I hadn't even got to fish this, so I'm excited, man. This one don't feel like a bad one either. It ain't come up. My net's all tied up back here. Another good fish. Man, another big fish. Alright, brother, I'm gonna need you to sit right there for just a second. And let me get my net. Folks, that's what you gotta understand when I talk about getting these fish out of the net as soon as possible, because of situations like it right there. Alright, you gonna be nice to me? Be nice to me, please. I'm gonna sit you right there for a second. You mean rascal. Now let me get my net situated here. Come on in here, boy. Come on in here. I don't like letting them bigger fish sit there that long, man, because they'll water out that hole where that hook's at. Get in there. Golly, folks. My goodness gracious. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Another good one, folks. Now that, golly, that one is definitely a pre-spawner. I'm gonna have to spot lock this boat, man, until I get all this situated, because I don't fool around and I really don't want another one on. All right, folks. That's the first one there. Nice male. Dang good one. Well, buddy, I appreciate you. Sure do. Rascal. And this is a big old, I'm gonna say she's a pre-spawner, man, because she's definitely full of eggs or full of something. That's a female right there. Nice one. Caught them together, so they could have been together, you know. They pair up. So. Well, all right, girl. I sure do appreciate you. And there she goes. Folks, I tell you what, ain't nothing like it. She tore my little muffin off of my mic. I'm gonna have to try to clean it up. It is covered in slime. She tore it off, and then it landed in under. So. Oh man, thank you, Lord. That's an awesome morning right there, man. We ain't been here 45 minutes, folks. 45 minutes. Tell you what, folks, it's only 7:30, 7:36 right now. And that is an awesome morning. But I tell you what, when that sun comes out like it has, it gets hot. I'm talking about hot. And the bites get few and far between, so we probably ain't gonna stay here much longer. Like I said, I wanted to come check this area because I knew it's a different stretch. You know, a lot of places on this lake I fish, it looks like I'm in the same spot. And there's getting a bite. Oh, looks like I'm in the same spot over and over, but it's the same area. But you know, you can see 10 miles that way, 10 miles that way, and you know the river's a mile wide, so it looks like I'm in the exact same spot every time. But these fish don't sit still, so that's not possible for me to do that. I wish it was, but every time I come here, I'm having to look for them, and I know where to look, but that don't mean they're gonna be there. Just so happened this morning, you know, the good Lord blessed us and put us right on top of them first thing, and you can't go wrong with that, man. That's a awesome deal. I think he knows I need to cut my grass today. We're gonna drag on up through here, probably go another, I don't know, maybe 100 yards or so, and just see if we can get another bite. Because take it on, son. Take it on. There you go. Take it on. No sense in jacking around with it. I think he got it pulled flat. Yeah, he does. The ones that are out here are aggressive. Like I said, they'll hit knock slack in the line, man. I don't think this one definitely ain't a big one. Like I said, the better bite dwindles down. You know, like I said, you can still possibly catch one that's up here late, one that was closer to the bank, or maybe one that was just being lazy, you know. But they're all good fish. I think this is probably the smallest one. The smallest one we've caught. It is. And that's generally what happens when the bite starts slowing down. You'll start catching the smaller fish. You got to get out here quick, man. For me, anyway. You got to get out here quick and get it done. Because you already know when you leave the house that the bite ain't gonna last long. Thank you, girl. I hope y'all can hear me. That fish got that slime all over my mic muffin. I guess, I don't know what you call them little fuzzy things right there. I know the mayflies like it. They try to breed with it when they're out. They try to breed my little mic muffin there, and and get all over it. But anyway, that fish got slime all over it. And I tried to clean it up, but I know if that slime dries on that thing, it's gonna be like silicone. You won't even be able to get sound through it. So I usually take it off before I handle them, but I forgot that time. Old cat stumper, man. That's an awesome little rig right there, y'all. I catch a lot of fish on them. I can put pig floats on here, and I guarantee you I won't get as many bites. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and change that one out. But if you're interested in them, man, that's the old cat stumper. That in there, it's beat down, wore out, but starting to, the old rattle ain't even got no chrome left on it. So if you're interested in them rigs, I'll leave the number in the description box, man. All you gotta do is message me direct. That's my number. That I bought that number just for these cat stumpers. It's not my personal number, but it's a number that you can order these. And cause I'm not going through no website and all that mess, cause I don't plan on selling anything with that. I'm hoping someday, and I am working on that I'll end up with my own hook. That's the only thing that I will be working on, because you know we're all catfishermen, like our own style of hook, and I'll be working on that someday. But yeah, them cat stumpers, man, they definitely catch them. I've never had as much luck with anything else as I do them, and I don't know if it's the way it comes through the water. You know, I just don't know, to be honest with you, and I'll never know. Nobody ever know why a fish hits any rig that gets hit, but I just know from my experience and me using it and fine tuning it and finally getting it right, man, I catch more fish with that than anything. And you can use them for anchoring up, you know, in current, or you know, anywhere you want your bait floating. They work great for that too. We're back in another shell bed here. That's where I caught those better fish. My rod tips, they start doing like that, like they're dragging something down a gravel road, and that's where the fish are. So they may not be here now, being this late in the morning, but yeah, there's one right there. Take it on, son. Take it on. Ain't no sense in playing with it. Alright folks, we're down to our last 4 pieces of bait. All 4 rods are baited. We're going to pull the rest of this drag probably another 100 yards, and that's going to be it. Maybe we can pick up another good one. It's been an awesome morning, man. Caught some good fish. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's the drag puller there. Yeah, that's probably going to be a good fish. He went from there all the way over here. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I'm not going to slow the boat down or spot lock this time, because I can't get off my drift. We got too much wind. Yep, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. Oh. I hate when they do that, man. Come on, let's be a big one. Man, I hate when they do that. Come on in here. Come on in here. mean rascal. Golly, folks. That right there's gonna give me a run for my money. Oh, my God, that's another good fish right there, boy. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I don't know if y'all heard my wrist pop, man. That jogger went back down. He's popping bones. Ain't been popped in a while. All right, folks. You want to talk about a mean old girl? That right there is mean, son. Big old fat one-eyed female. Yeah, she's solid too, boy. Well, all right, girl. Get you back. I sure do appreciate you. Sure do. Ow. Man. Folks, they treat me so bad. And I'm good to these fish. I don't do nothing harm. Try to protect them. And they just absolutely run over me. Thank you, Lord. That was awesome. I knew once we got on that shells again, we'd get bit. Like I said, they're just little small sections out here that I found. Over the years, and most of them I found bass fishing. So. I think I seen that fish on the graft. But my bait wasn't, well, yeah, I guess it was 20 foot, but my bait's probably 30 foot from the boat. But I'm not 100% that was the one that bit. There's no way to ever know that, but this one got hit too. Started pulling drag, but that right there is the reason it didn't hook up. A lot of times that happens on the cast, or it'll happen the way they bite it. You know, they'll grab it wrong and it'll fold it up on that hook. That one hit. That was a big fish too. That's the way I like to do it, man. Come out here and not waste no bait. Catch them and not waste the bait. That's the way to do it. There we go. I'm up here trying to catch up on my messages and stuff. I thought I seen something move out of the corner of my eye. I looked back there and seen that planer board was just floating. Another small guy. Healthy though. I wouldn't eat him. That's a good eating size one, but I wouldn't eat him from here. These people that do, look how fat. No wonder you hit like a big fish. You got a body like a. I like to catch one about 70 pounds, built like you. That's a big fish built I'd like to catch me about a 70-pounder built like that. I have, but I love catching them that big and catching them that are built like that, man. Thank you, girl. Yeah, she's full of eggs too. There's still a few got eggs in them, man. Thank you, girl. Come on, you gotta let go. One hit that one. I was letting line out on it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep. I heard it and I felt it, but I didn't see it. Hit like a good fish. I didn't I didn't see the hit, but I heard the drag screaming off of it. That's a good fish. Heavy, heavy fish. Heavy, heavy fish. Yep, that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there. Yep, another good one. Another good one. Oh, me, folks, I tell you what, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, mate. Another good one. Man, that is a long, slim, skinny rascal right there. Yeah. Boy, I hate to make fun of you. I ain't gonna make fun of you, because I appreciate you, but you sure are in rough shape. That's probably the roughest looking one I've seen this year. Boy, I appreciate you. We almost, well, we are to the end of our drag now, but we was almost gonna leave you be. Folks, don't y'all look what a skinny. I'm talking about he's skinny. That right there, he's kind of fish that'll slap you in the face. That joker is skinny. He'll be a big fish when he gets his weight back. But, I mean, even he's bleeding all over. Man, what a skinny rascal. Well, buddy, I sure appreciate you. Sure do. Very proud to give you a piece of bluegill. That's why he felt so big, because he was so lanky and skinny. You know, he's like trying to fight a snake. Well, folks, I hate to leave biting fish, but I got some things to do, and I'm out of my. Well, I got 2 pieces on here, but I'm not going to stay here any longer, man. It's getting hot. But main thing, man, I got some stuff I need to do, because I got some trips I'm excited to get on this week. I need to get my grass cut, and we've had an awesome morning already. Here it is. Let's see. 8:15, man. We had a freaking awesome morning, and I am tickled and thankful and very blessed to be out here and be able to do that. You know, we didn't catch any Mongo catfish, but hey, I'll take that quality right there all day long. And to come out here and do it, you know, in a couple hours on 6 bluegill, man. 6 bluegill. I'm very thankful. Actually 5, because I got 1 still on the 2 rods there. But I'm going to get these up and get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all learned something today, man. I really, really appreciate y'all riding along with me. I want to say thanks to all my subscribers, man. My channel is growing fast, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I couldn't do it without y'all. I wouldn't do it without y'all. But I thank y'all for everything you do, man, for all the nice comments I get. If you're interested in anything I use, man, as far as any affiliates, people that I'm affiliated with, I'll link their website in my description. And if y'all want to check them out, Cat Stumper, I'll leave the number in there for that, man, if you're interested in using Cat Stumper. It's a bad little rig. Y'all see it in action. You know, it ain't no gimmick that's just out there floating around and luckily catching me some fish. It's just catching them. And the ones that have purchased them, if you're in the right places, it's the right time of the year. That little rig right there will put you some big fish in the boat. But anyway, folks, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See you then. God bless you.